All right, I think we are live. Let me double check real quick. Yes, we are. It's been a minute, y'all. Yep, we are live. It's not loading in for me over here, but we are live. Let me make sure I can hear myself. Yep, all right. I can hear myself. Guys, bro, it's been a minute since I've been live on the channel. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna wait for some people to come in. What's good, JR? What's good? What's good? Um, so for starters, I just want to say to you guys, I am so sorry for not uploading for a very long time on the channel. If you guys don't know already, I have a gaming channel. I've been uploading on there almost daily. So I've been focusing on that channel a lot more, but I didn't abandon this channel. So using the ancient channel. Yeah, calm it down, bucko. But no, um, I've been planning to come back to the channel multiple times actually. I actually had videos ready for this channel. I just never got to upload them. Only because I just felt like the videos were just like unnecessary. Like the videos I was making were like kind of unnecessary and just it doesn't really fit to like, what I do and stuff. So here's what I'm gonna do. Since it's been so active with the snow and stuff, like I only do stuff when stuff is active. Like right now, we're having one of the biggest snowstorms in history, by the way. And yes, I said history happening right now. It's starting right now. I mean, if you can pull up the warning and map thing, like I can show y'all. Let me see here. The freaking where's it at? Data overlay. Let me do winter weather. Is it this? No, it's not that. Where is it at? I want to show all the watches and warnings because oh my god, there's so many of them. It's insane. Let's see. Oh well, is it on? Oh well, now it's on. Jeez. So I'm just gonna let you know now. If you're anywhere in this pink, I'm gonna circle. As a matter of fact, where's my? I need to get my pin out. Oops, that popped up on the wrong thing. Let's put this. I'm gonna open my pen so I can show you guys, so I can circle areas. But this looks like this storm it's just insane. Your screen's gonna go black there, I think. Okay. Yeah. Agree. Okay. Yeah. Boom. Install. I don't know why I can't move that out of my way. Can I eat the yellow snow? All right, Colin. With the 14 months, by the way, with the bro, why it's 14 months is crazy. By the way, 14 months. That's over a year. That's over a year of being a member. Holy. Not get that out of my face. I'm trying to load my pin over here. I'm gonna talk about the snow in a second. There we go. I just wanted to get my thing out so I can show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys everything and tell you guys everything you need to know. But no, you don't eat the yellow snow. Obviously not. Also, I do want to talk about the ice storm too, because we're gonna be getting an ice storm in a lot of places, and it's not looking good. But yeah, I'm gonna send this out. I'm gonna send this out to some people real quick. Let them know that I'm live. Let them know what's good. If you guys want to comment and tell me what's good and stuff, like with your areas and like what what you want me to talk about, let me know because I got you guys. And all right, there we go. I'm sending this out to people, but yeah, guys, it's looking active right now. This is live. This is the live, like the live radar right now. This is what it looks like. So the storm is already here. I mean, it's not here for everywhere because as you can see, this entire region right here. Why is it black? Hold on. Hey guys, it's been a minute. Give me some slack, bro. Literally from New York. I'm gonna just say New York all the way down to New Mexico. All these areas are under winter storm warnings. That's literally half of the U.S. Half of the U.S. is under winter storm warnings. And what a winter storm warning is, what it sounds like. It's gonna be a snowstorm. basically for all those areas. It's a snowstorm, maybe an ice storm. Well, definitely an ice storm. I'm going to talk about the ice storm here in a moment because the ice storm looks like it's going to be the most significant. So, just get ready for that. The ice storm's going to be further south, but by the looks of it, where I'm from, in this area right here, I think the snowfall totals are going to like go down a little bit because of the ice storm that's going to be making its way up here. But we're going to talk more about that here in just a moment. What time is it supposed to hit us? So Saturday night is when the first, and I'm going to let you know now, Colin, the snowfall rates is probably going to look insane when it does come here. Because I don't know if you guys know, but my area is under a winter storm warning. And I think, what are they expecting from this? 8 to 12 inches of snow. I mean, bro. And 3/10 of an inch of ice. Bro. Around 3/10 of an inch. That's kind of a lot. But yeah, 8 to 12 inches of snow. Like my area, that's my forecast too. That's what I think is going to be the forecast as well. 8 to 12 inches of snow is my personal forecast as well. But even Mount Holly, New Jersey, which is the National Weather Service, says 8 to 12 inches for my area. So that's a lot for me. Like, that may not be a lot for a lot of people, but that's a lot for me. Jeez, man. Okay, so yeah. How much snow will there be? Well, it depends on your area. So we're going to actually get into that now. I want to show you guys a live radar real quick, just for like a few seconds. And I'm going to go through the models and I'm going to show you exactly who's going to see the most snow, who's going to see the most ice, and who's just going to just get a bunch of, of everything, like a mixture of everything. So right now, if you're in Oklahoma City, you're seeing snow. I mean, we can just stop this now. This is Oklahoma City. The blue right here is snow. Okay, the blue obviously is the snow. And this weird orange paint color right here is mixed precipitation. So it's a mixture of freezing rain, sleet, and just ice in general. So that's the bad spot right there. You don't want to be in that. But that area right there is seeing freezing rain, and they're going to see an ice storm, a big one too. Especially this area right here. I'm going to circle this area. I'm going to show you why. This area right here is about to see a major ice storm today or tomorrow. Mostly tomorrow, but it's about to be big. So I can go ice fishing. If it's cold, yeah, it's going to be cold enough because after this storm goes by, it's going to be freezing cold. But this is your live radar right now. You can just see how massive this storm is. I mean, you're getting snow all the way up to Nebraska. Look at that. That's a big storm already. And it's going to move to the east. It's going to keep moving to the east. And it's just going to get more intense as it moves on to the east. Now, let me pull up this real quick. So, this is the models. We're going to zoom in actually on some places. We're going to start off with down here. We're going to start off with Texas because this is where the storm forming and this is where it's beginning to form. So I'm going to go to, what time is it? It's 9:10 right now. Let's go to 9. So this is currently right now. This looks pretty similar to what it looks like on the radar. I mean, if you just look at it, that's the radar. And then this is the model. It actually is further south. The snow is further south than what the model is showing. That's another thing we got to keep an eye on too. The more south this storm goes, the more snow the Northeast is going to get. So in other places too. So I want to just keep that in mind as well. Actually, I'm going to have to fix that ad thing because I don't want ads to keep rolling up as I'm talking because I do want to explain this to you guys. But you keep this pushing. This is tonight. This is all tonight in Texas and Oklahoma. If you guys are from here, by the way. You can see it's just gonna just pile up in snow. Now I'm gonna tell you this now. There's gonna be 2 rounds of this, 2 rounds of snow for this area. Okay. Also, Dallas, you're like over here, I think, in this area. You guys are gonna switch over to freeze and rain here quickly. We're just gonna keep pushing this forward actually, and you can see it's expanding, and it becomes a full-fledged snowstorm over here in northern Arkansas. And honestly, like I said, it's further south from what the radar is showing. So we'll see what this does. But you keep this pushing. Freezing rain and sleet is just popping up everywhere in Texas and now Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi. Especially Mississippi. Mississippi, you guys might see over an inch of ice. That is catastrophic. So just going to let y'all know that now. Mississippi, Arkansas, southwestern Tennessee, northern Louisiana, you guys are going to get an absolute punch of an ice storm. Like this is a serious ice storm over here in that area. because it looks crazy. It doesn't sound right when you say there's gonna be over an inch of ice there, but that's the reality of it, and it's kind of crazy. But then round 2 comes in right over here in Texas. And then that's when your big time snow totals start to pick up in Oklahoma and Texas and Arkansas and Missouri. All these states are going to pick up on some big time snow totals. Then your freezing rain and ice storm starts to become even more widespread in Texas. And wow, look at that. Heavy snow just forming in the back here. It's just a bunch of snow, a bunch of ice. And it becomes even more intense as you go into Mississippi. You guys are going to see so much ice over there. It's going to be a lot. But that's this area. So let's start that back over here. Then we're going to switch into, let's go to Ohio Valley. Let's do that because the Ohio Valley is about to see a lot of snow. So keep that in mind. And okay, so fast forward this. Let's go to, this is 5 a.m. tomorrow, Saturday. Or yeah, Saturday morning. Actually, I'm going to fast forward this to like 1 p.m. This is 1 p.m. tomorrow. You can see it's actually showing snow in Nashville, Memphis. It might look like more of an ice storm for you, but you can start off as snow too. Kentucky, you're gonna be almost all snow. I'm gonna say almost. I'm gonna tell you guys why in a minute. Everybody else up here, Indiana, Ohio, Illinois, literally all snow. What? Okay, Colin. But my city is going to get a winter whooping. I think a lot of cities is going to get a winter whooping. And yeah, let's push this through. And yeah, look at that. All of Kentucky is going to be all snow, looks like. For now, the rain and snow line is actually pretty far south on the HRR. The other models keep showing it a little bit more north. We're going to show the other models here in a moment. But it's going to be snowing all the way up into Illinois. It's going to advance, by the way. So this is the first like big thumping of snow. Then it connects and I guess you could say your other half of the snowstorm is going to start forming in Missouri, and it's just going to be hours. And I mean hours. Like, I'm going to circle this area specifically. This area right here is going to see hours of snow, like a long time. So just to keep that in mind. And what makes it significant is it's slow moving, and the snowfall rates could be 2 to 3 inches per hour. So think about that. Think about sitting under heavy snow, like 2 to 3 inches per hour, say for like 8 hours straight, or 8 to 9 hours straight. You're just sitting under a snow band, and it's 2 to 3 inches per hour, in that throughout the entire band of snow. That's a lot of snow dropping. That's why the snowfall totals are so high, because it could just drop so much snow within a short period of time. And you keep this going. I mean, look, it's still snowing. It is still snowing over here in this area, and it's a lot of snow. It's heavy snow too. And it's probably not going to stop until, and this is how far out the radar or the model goes. It's 1 p.m. What is that? 1 p.m. Sunday. It's still snowing in these areas. Like, it starts snowing. So this is 1 p.m. Sunday, and it's still snowing. It starts snowing 1 p.m. tomorrow. That's 12 hours of snow. That's insane. This area is going to be the jackpot for snow, for sure. So I just want to keep that in mind as well. Let's put that back. We're going to do the ice stuff here in a minute. I want to do snow first. And let's go to my area. This is my area. So I know a lot of you guys are from my area, so you guys are going to want to see this. So we're going to fast forward this. And our snow doesn't start. So over here, West Virginia, the snow starts around, 7 p.m. tomorrow. And it's going to keep moving east. DC, the snow starts at 10 p.m. tomorrow, around 10 p.m. in DC. Baltimore too. Snow starts around 10 p.m. Then in my area, the snow starts around 12 to 1 a.m. And it's going to be pretty light, but it's going to start to get really heavy. And it's going to be really heavy, actually. This is where it starts to get heavy. And the thing is with this, we might switch over to freezing rain. It is coming straight to my area. Yeah, it's a widespread snowstorm, so I wouldn't be surprised if all of you are in this snow risk. But look at this, a huge thumping of snow. This area right here, the freak is on my throat. But no, this area right here, a little bit concerned because you see this? This is the freezer rain. The freezer rain is going to be shifting up a little bit north, which is going to cut off our snowfall totals, which I'm kind of mad about because I kind of want all snow, but I don't get mad about it. And before we even do switch over to that freezer rain, Baltimore, DC, Philly, this whole area is going to see a boatload of snow before it switches over to freezer rain. And it's going to be a big thumping of snow for a while. And then it's going to switch over to freezing rain. This is where the model stops. Now, I do think. Also, look at this warm nose. Oh my, look at that. This is what you call a warm nose. This is all rain. So Tennessee, I ain't gonna lie, you guys are gonna start off as snow, and then the snow is probably gonna melt because of how warm it's gonna get. This is also what you call a Miller B type snow system. There's Miller A and there's Miller B. Miller B comes up from the Appalachian Mountains like this. It comes up and it just drops a bunch of snow up into these areas. Miller A is your average nor'easter, which comes from the south in the ocean, and it goes up and it drops a bunch of snow in this area right here, which there is a snowstorm next week that I'm going to be tracking. I'm going to start making videos again on this channel, actually, frequently too. So get ready for that. I'm going to talk more about, the snowstorm for next week that might happen. But yeah, we're going to switch over to freezing rain over here. So that's going to cut off some of our snowfall totals, but I think we're going to see so much snow that it wouldn't even matter even after, the freezing rain comes in. I mean, we can switch. Let's switch to the national blend of models. Let's go back. And I mean, you can, that's a long period of time, but you can see that. So let's go to the national blend of models. This is the more accurate, forecast. All right, national blend. There you go. And I'm going to go to snowfall totals. We're going to start off with the east, and you're going to go west and show the other areas as well too. So let's go 95 hours out. Yeah, let's go there. So this is Wednesday. This is how much snow. Wow, look at that. So over here, because of the rain, or not the rain, the freezer rain and stuff mixing in, I still think we could see 8 to 12 inches of snow in this area. I mean, it's showing 8 inches in Baltimore, DC, Dover, Wilmington, actually showing more than 8 inches in Wilmington. Philly, 12 inches around there, or 11 to 12 inches. I still think this area could see a lot of snow before we switch over to freezer rain. Like, I feel like this is going to drop so much snow in a short period of time that it wouldn't even matter. We're going to hit our snow criteria. Up here, though, if you're in New York City, over a foot. Northern Jersey, Central Jersey, over a foot. PA, you might even see, some areas might even see 2 feet of snow. I'm not even gonna lie. Massachusetts, Boston showing 21 inches of snow. That's 2 feet. All up here in this area is gonna see around possibly 1 to 2 feet of snow, which is insane. But remember, models have been shifting this a little bit further south. And it's also taking the storm slower. So it could mean the snowfall totals could increase. But if the models start shifting north, the snowfall totals could decrease. It depends. It really depends on what happens and how this storm is going to track. Because the storm's here. It's already here. It's formed. It's forming. It's not formed, but it's forming. And it's only going to get intense from here on out. Let's go back to the west. Ohio Valley. Let's see what's go with the Ohio Valley. So this is 95 hours out. Like I said, I think this area... I don't know. This area has a bullseye for snow. This area right here. I think this area could see over a foot of snow. Where I just circled that, like way over a foot. I mean, you can see it in Oklahoma here. Over a foot of snow that is shown in that area. But Illinois, like southern Illinois, southern Indiana, actually most of Indiana, most of Ohio, and a lot of Kentucky too. It's showing 8 to 12 inches. I wouldn't be surprised if you see around 15 inches, maybe a little bit more, depending on how heavy this band of snow is going to be. But because of how long you guys are going to be under a band of snow for, or this snowstorm for, I feel like you guys could see way over a foot of snow. So don't be surprised if you see way more than what's forecasted in this area. Finally, snow after months. We're getting like a sprinkle in November, and then that's it. In Illinois, literally everywhere else got snow. Yeah, you guys are going to see, like, if you're in southern Illinois, southern, even central Illinois, even up there in Chicago, you guys could see a pretty decent amount of snow. So keep that in mind. But let's go a little bit to the west. Let's go back to Texas. We're going to switch over to the ice totals here in a moment. I mean, look at that. That's another bullseye area, too. Tulsa, Oklahoma City. You guys could see 12, 15 inches of snow. Actually, I would say 12 to 18 inches. It's possible. I mean, it's snowing already in Oklahoma City. Bro, I'm gonna stay humble with 10 inches, if not less. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, I mean, you say you're in Illinois. I feel like depending on where you are in Illinois, you could definitely see a little bit more than 10 inches. Like, I would not be surprised. Like, just by the looks of it, the way it looks for me, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys see way more than 10 inches. But you can see over here, Dallas, it's showing maybe 2 inches of snow. That could be something, but you're mostly going to be an ice event. Further north, though, Oklahoma City, Tulsa, Chickasha, Ada, Oklahoma. What's this city called in Arkansas? I'm about to look at the map again. It's been a while, y'all. But these areas over here that be getting all the tornadoes and stuff, it's going to get a thumping of snow. Let's go to the ice. Let's go to the ice thing. Ice totals. And, oh, wow, yeah. This is all the ice over here. You can see, you have what? 2/10 of an inch of ice over here near Dallas. 1/4 of an inch of ice over here. And then Mississippi, man. I'm concerned for this area right here, Mississippi. That's almost an inch of ice right there. Possibly, I would say you guys can see over an inch of ice over here in Mississippi. The reason why the ice is so dangerous is because it will knock out, first of all, the roads. You're not going to be able to drive on the roads at all. Not in an inch of ice. That's ridiculous. Number two, power outages. Ice weighing down power lines and trees. Like that's an inch of ice doesn't sound like a lot, but it's a lot in terms of like ice totals. Like it will destroy a lot of things. Like a lot of trees will get destroyed. Power lines will fall over for sure. Like it's going to do a lot of damage. That's all I'm going to say for that. It's going to do a lot of damage over here. Like the ice totals, you guys are going to be out without power for a while. Just by the looks of it. I mean, and then if you go to, let's go to your Ohio Valley region. I mean, it's still a bunch of ice. Like this area is definitely a bullseye for ice. This area and also this area too. A lot of ice is coming. I mean, you guys can see your area. Yeah, my city got shut down last year for like a week because it was in the bullseye. Yeah. Ice storms are no joke. Ice storms can do a lot of damage. Like, and they're saying this could be a catastrophic ice event. And I honestly, I can agree with that. This could definitely be catastrophic the way it's looking. Because it's a... Yeah, and it's, look, somebody else just went live that I know is talking about a catastrophic ice storm. That is the most important thing. I just want to get this out there too. And we can go a little bit further to the east and I can show you guys. Like, this is a widespread ice storm. This is not, you know, just a specific area. This is a widespread ice storm from Texas all the way up here to New York City. I mean, well, actually, this area, I wouldn't say is going to be an ice storm. Further south, though, see these up here? Yeah, 3/4 of an inch, or, well, not 3/4, a half an inch of ice down here to 1/4 of an inch of ice down here in Virginia, Richmond, actually, specifically. North Carolina, too. You can see 1/4 of an inch of ice in this area. Maybe a half an inch of ice in this area as well. 3/4 of an inch of ice could be possible up here near the mountains of South Carolina and Georgia and North Carolina. So be aware of that. And the further west, your ice totals just keep getting worse and worse and worse. So just keep that in mind, especially in Mississippi. Mississippi is like the main concern. Mississippi, Tennessee, and Arkansas. That area is going to see a pretty destructive ice storm, just by the looks of it. But yeah, up here, DC, Baltimore, like I said, you guys... Like this, it's gonna be mostly snow. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna be mostly snow, but when it switches over to ice or the freezing rain, it's probably not gonna last long, because after the freezing rain comes by, it's gonna get so cold. It's gonna switch back over to snow on the back end before all this is said and done. So just keep that in mind as well too. You're gonna have back end snow. 1/4 in your cook. Yeah, more than one. Yeah, that's a lot. This is supposed to be a once-in-a-decade winter storm. I believe it. I definitely believe it. Because the watches and warnings. I mean, if you go to the watches and warnings, look at this. Bro, like, look how many people is going to be in the pink. Or are in the pink. Like, look at that, y'all. That is all winter storm warnings. The dark purple is ice storm warnings over here. Yeah, these areas right here, the dark purple, these are ice storm warnings. That is insane. Like, the entire mid-Atlantic is under a winter storm warning. The entire Northeast is going to be under a winter storm warning. If not, it already is under a winter storm warning. I don't want to shovel snow again. It takes forever. I mean, Hey, I mean, I shovel snow for money. Shoot, I don't mind snow because I would definitely shovel. Well, I actually kind of like being outside in the snow. Believe it or not, I hate the winter, but I love snow. Is that weird? It's probably weird. But no, seriously though, this is a crazy watch and warning. Like look at that. Y'all don't see this often. Also, there is a risk for thunder snow actually in a lot of places, especially over here in this area. Thunder snow is definitely a risk. I'm kind of begging to see thunder snow. I'm not even gonna lie, because like I said, my area is forecasted to get 8 to 12 inches, which is a lot for me. That's around a foot. So I'm pretty excited for that. Hopefully we can see that amount. Hopefully the freeze and rain don't really mess with our totals here. But that's what it's looking like. Let's go back to the forecast models and actually let's go back to the radar. I'm gonna show y'all the radar. So boom, here we go. This is the radar. This is the live radar right now. I mean, you can see everything's expanding here in Oklahoma. Actually, let me turn on. I wonder if there's any live cameras anywhere. I don't want to look at any storm chaser feeds because I don't have permission. Is this a storm chaser? Let me check.
Right now, because there's nothing to really see, so we might as well go.
That is a storm chaser. I don't want to get that copyright. I don't want to get copyrighted, but there's a bunch of storm chasers in this Oklahoma City. Everybody's in Oklahoma City because Oklahoma City is the bullseye for snow right now. I mean, I showed you all the snow graphics. I know it's good. But if you guys have any questions for your area, let me know. I'll answer all your questions. I'll view the areas. I'll show you guys your totals of what you're going to see and what you're not going to see and stuff like that. So just, hey, let me know down in the chat. What is good with the with your areas? Because I don't mind explaining it. But yeah, I mean, it's so much pink. I have never seen this much pink on a map before. I haven't seen thunder snow in forever. I've never seen thunder snow. That's the funny part. Never seen thunder snow before. But yeah, as of right now, this is live right now in Oklahoma City or just Oklahoma in general. I mean, your ice storm has already formed. This is your ice storm starting up right here. Wichita Falls, you're in that. Ardmore, Sulphur, Lawton, you're in mostly snow actually in Lawton. Oklahoma City points north. Tulsa, you're in the bullseye. It's not snowing heavily yet, but it's going to. It's going to. Bentonville, Arkansas, you're also a bullseye area too. Joplin, Missouri as well. Only in my winter dreams. Man, we all have winter dreams. Actually, what is the forecast for Oklahoma for the snow? It's not letting me see. Why is it not letting me see? I mean, I guess 8 to 14 inches. Locally, look at that. Locally up to 18 inches. Blowing drift may occur. Guys, 18 inches. 18 inches? What? Like 18 inches in Oklahoma? Oh, we must be tripping, huh? But no, seriously, that's a lot. That is a lot. It says local areas, though. Local areas could see 18 inches. And that's for Oklahoma, by the way. Tulsa, you're in that one. I wouldn't be surprised if Bentonville's in that, too. Like I said, if you guys are in Bentonville, Tulsa, Oklahoma City right now, 8 to 14 inches and local areas up to 18 inches is possible. I wouldn't be surprised if we see more than that. So keep that in mind. Ice storm warnings. Actually, let me see what the ice storm warning says for Mississippi. Significant icing expected. Ice accumulations up to 1 inch within an additional sleet accumulation likely. Up to 1 inch. That's the forecast for Mississippi. So that includes Yazoo City, Greenwood, Oxford, Order Valley, all those areas, Greenville. That area is about to see a catastrophic ice storm. Pick a number between random number between 1 and 5. Hey, we're gonna do 5. Why not? You can't go wrong with 5. Can't go wrong with 5. Also, I want to point out here. Actually, I'm gonna see something real quick. This is the MRS. Let's go to the models real quick. I'm gonna see the HRRR. I'm gonna see how far. That's pretty accurate. I want to see the 0Z though. That's pretty accurate. The HRRR is pretty accurate right now. Yeah, y'all can see it right there. Y'all see that? All that pink, that's freezing rain. This actually gives you a better look at all the snow and stuff. This is also kind of weird too. It's showing like patches, like, you know, clear patches. I don't think they'll. Well, this is gonna be a clear patch, but you can see. Wow, look at that. You can tell where the heavy snow is gonna be at. This is your round 2 over here. Look at how guys. Look at how expansive this freezing rain is. Up. Colin. Colin with the Merry Snow Day. But wow. Colin with the 4, what is that, 4 or 5 members? That's 5 members. Are we joking? Yo, big shout out to Colin. What? 5? Bro, are we joking? You did not have to do that. I thought you were going to joke around or something. I didn't think you were going to do that. Oh my God. What? Well, thank you. Thank you. Yo, shout out, yo. Spam W in the chat for Colin, bro. That's crazy. I was not expecting that. Holy. That is insane. All right. I do want to focus in real quick. We're going to talk more about his super chat in a moment, but guys, look at how much pink is on the screen. By the way, all this pink is freezing rain. That's your ice storm. Look at this. I have never seen anything like this. For however long I've been, studying weather for, I have never seen so much pink on my screen. You picked 5? I did pick 5. I was just like, I was going to pick 1. Believe it or not, I was going to pick 1. That would have been funny. I was thinking about picking 1. I was like, nah, we're going to do 5. That's crazy. How much is my membership? Isn't it like $2 or something like that? Like or $2 a month? I'm going to have a video out tomorrow talking about the next storm too, by the way. Or I'm going to see if I can have one out tomorrow. If I don't have one out tomorrow, I might go live when the snow starts hitting me. I just want to play this out though. I just want to look at my area and see when we're going to get the snow. Our snow starts around 2. It's saying 2 a.m. Jeez. Yeah, my area is going to see definitely 2 to 3 inches per hour snowfall rates. And then it's going to switch over to freezing rain. Yeah, that's definitely going to cut into our totals. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But that's crazy. Hey, thank you, Colin. Thank you so much. Also, we gotta run it in the games. I know I keep not forgetting, but like I have so many other games I was playing. We gotta run it back in some of the games though. But yeah, I mean, you guys can look for your areas. That's a lot of pink. That is a lot of pink right there. This is a huge snowstorm. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a snowstorm this big on radar. Also, look at this dynamic cooling right here. Y'all see this dynamic cooling? It's so weird. So this is your worm. This is what you call a worm nose. I talked about this a little bit earlier, but it's such a weird looking thing. But this is what you call dynamic cooling. I think that's what it's called, where your cold air is wrapping around the mountains. Basically, it's wrapping around the or no, that's what it is. Let me go back. You're getting cold air from the north because it's gonna be freezing cold up there. Your cold air is coming from the north, and it is going in to these areas, which this is why we're getting the ice storm in North Carolina and South Carolina now, and the snow up here, of course, in the north. And you also have your snow and cold air back here as well too. But because the worm nose is so sharp, and there's mountains over here blocking this area right here is not going to see much of any wintry precipitation, which is eastern Tennessee, western Virginia, and eastern Kentucky. You guys are not going to see much, and even into Nashville, Tennessee, like you guys are probably not going to see much of snow or any, wintry precipitation, if I'm being honest. And yeah, that's why it's like a weird warm and rain slot right here, because those areas are going to be literally in this weird position where they're just not gonna see anything, honestly. Atlanta, you guys are gonna see an ice storm probably too. You guys are under ice storm warnings if I'm not mistaken. So keep that on there. Also, I want to also thank you guys for 2,000. We had 2,500 subscribers. I think was it like a couple months ago. We're at 2,000, over 2,700 now. I'm pretty sure. If I'm not, let me check again. Yeah, we're over 2,700. About to get to 2,800. We're getting close to 800 or 8. I was about to say 8,000. We're getting close to 3,000 subscribers, y'all. That was that's crazy. And the fact that I didn't even upload in like a while either just makes that all more, crazy to me. That you guys really like, or I would say just my weather videos in general. Like I said, I'll have more weather videos come out for y'all. I just prefer to do more like in-person stuff, like with weather, like storms. Like I like recording storms and stuff like that. And I want to also get my gaming channel up here too, like to how many subscribers I have on this channel, because I appreciate it so much. Like the fact that a lot of people are still subscribing is crazy. But yeah, you guys let me know in the chat, like what's your area? Let me know if you want to forecast your area, because I'll give your area a forecast. I'll give you a personal forecast too. That's what it's looking like. Let's switch over to MRS. Uh-oh. I think Arkansas is starting to see a little bit of snow now. That was not there before. Let me check. Well, it probably was there before, but I'm just... All right, let me shut up. But no, seriously, though. Arkansas, Hot Springs, Little Rock. Starting off with snow. Keep that in mind. Wild, that is wild. But yeah, Arkansas, you guys are starting to see the snow. The snow band is starting to form, or it has formed, and it's only going to get bigger from here on out. This is your snow band right here. Same thing with your ice storm, your ice totals. This area right here is showing rain, but this is going to turn into ice quickly because that cold air is coming. It is coming, and it's coming fast. So get ready for that. But yeah, heavy snow is starting to form now in Oklahoma. We're going to be live for a little bit longer here. And we're going to, like I said, we're going to wait for people to come in. If you guys want me to explain your area, like explain your totals in your area, hey, let me know. Like I said, I'm going to keep saying that because I will do it. And yeah, there's just a ton of storm chasers in Oklahoma City. Look at that. It's just a mirage of them over here. I'm just going to look over... Let's see. Oh, the new National Blend of Models is coming out. Let's take a look at that. Actually, it's not fully out yet. We're going to wait. The new National Blend of Models is coming out, though. Which is the most, like, the more accurate, forecast and stuff. Where is this snowstorm coming from? So I'm going to show you here in just a second. Actually, here we go. So the snowstorm, basically what happened was there is I'm going to call this the Baja Low. It's somewhere over here, I think. But this is called the Baja Low. It is putting moisture, as you can see, I mean, you can see the moisture. All the moisture from the Pacific is going over here, and you're having cold air from the north coming down. And also, like, snowy moisture is coming from the north as well. What that is doing is these two are combining. So we have the Baja Low, which is one, and then, your cold air, which is two. These two are coming together, and it's just forming into a big mess, into a giant snowstorm. That's what happened. Realistically, the snow, all the storms that we get over here comes from the west. Like, they always come from the west. They come from this way. That's a giant arrow, but they come from this way, and then they just become a mess of a storm over here. And that's why this area is starting to see, actually, this might be all snow right here. This might not even be rain. I'm not sure what's happening over here, but this, you know, because it's kind of like a little glitchy over here. But this is all snow in Oklahoma from the looks of it, like that area. I think you're starting to see where your rain snow line is about to pick up at. I'm starting to see it now. But yeah, that's basically what happened. And it just, a huge storm formed from this. And another huge storm is going to come as well, too. Right behind this one. So it's Canada's fault. I mean, technically, well, I mean, yeah, because the Arctic blast is about to come all the way up here. It's about to be like a bowling ball and just roll down here and absolutely slam up. Bro, have you seen our forecast for how cold it's gonna be? We might get into the negatives. Or in the areas we'll get into the negatives. As a matter of fact, let me show you guys the temperature anomalies real quick. Let me just show you what we're expecting. Let me just where is it at? First of all, let's show you the CPC outlook over here. So this is this outlook, and yeah, you see that? What? Look at that. 90% below normal. That's insane. That is cold. And that's just a CPC run. Let me show you the actual temperatures that the models are showing. Let's do the European one. European has been the most accurate, but also a little bit weird with things too. So don't take this fully. I'm gonna go to temperatures. Okay, so you guys can see your temperatures. Already it's ridiculous looking. You have -20 up here. I don't know if you know who Max Velocity is, but he talked about exploding trees up here, which is a real thing. It's gonna be so cold that trees, like inside, like the trees, like the sap and stuff, is gonna be exploding. Basically, I think that's how he explained it. But that's how cold it's gonna be up here. But I mean, look, -25 in Minnesota, by the way, -15 near Davenport, Chicago, -11, insane. Even all the way down to Texas. Now we're getting into 13 degrees in some areas and stuff like that. Fast forward this, wow, -1 in Penn State. You got 3 degrees in Pittsburgh, 10 degrees in Baltimore, 11 degrees in Oklahoma City and Tulsa, St. Louis, 7 degrees. So many areas is going to be so cold. Fast forward this again. It's going to, you know, that's the highs. The highs is supposed to be 5 degrees in some areas. There we go. Now we have -30s coming into Minnesota now from Canada. 9 degrees in Penn State. Let's keep fast forwarding this. It's showing 37-degree temperature. I doubt that's going to happen during a snowstorm because it's snowstorms. I don't think it's going to be in the 30s. As I said, the European is kind of weird with things. Then you can see how this Arctic blast just moves in. Like, look at this Arctic blast right here. Giant Arctic blast. I'm going to take this slow, too. Jeez. Bro, -9 in Columbus, -8 in Pittsburgh, 6 degrees in Baltimore. It's showing 2 degrees now. This is going to be the night lows, I'm assuming. I wouldn't be surprised Baltimore would get into the -10. It's showing the negatives in Philly too. That's crazy. Let me see. Yeah, 2 degrees, 0 degrees in Philly, by the way. That's what it's showing. It is going to be freezing. And this cold is not going anywhere. Look at that. It will barely even make the teens as a high over here for the East Coast in the Ohio Valley region. Barely. After the snowstorm. Like, that's insane. I do want to... Let's do this one. I want to show you guys the next storm. Because I ain't gonna lie, I'm keeping an eye on that. Let's fast forward this. Yep. See it? There it is, right there. There it is. This storm right here. I'm looking for this. Now, European model's not showing too much of this. It actually tries to pull off something right there, but I don't know. But the fact that it's showing this, and then if you go to the GFS model, let's take a look at that. It's also showing something similar. Of course, it's showing our giant snowstorm right now. Then you fast forward it. This is next week now. Actually tries to show something over here, which I doubt is going to happen. But this, on the other hand, I don't know. Another snowstorm might be in the awakenings over here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's a little bit under 200 hours out what this is showing. But it's showing an actual blizzard happening in the south, which I don't know if that's going to happen, but I mean, it's possible, but I don't know because we're past 200 hours out. So this is definitely going to change. But it's showing an actual blizzard happening. Definitely going to watch into that. That's a crazy. That's just showing that. Is this? Oh, this is the current GFS. Let's see what it's showing. This is the current one. I wasn't even showing the current one. It's still showing a literal blizzard. That's a literal blizzard happening. Bro, I don't think that's going to happen. Well, I wouldn't say I don't think it's going to happen. It's possible. I mean, it's showing it is performing less than 200 hours out, so I am going to watch this carefully. But it's showing a literal blizzard happening up there. For fun, let's just look at the snowfall totals. For fun. Let's do it for fun. Let's just see how much snow is showing. Wow. Let's go regional here. Wow, ain't that something, guys? 40 inches in Philly. What in the world, bro? Look, 33 inches in Baltimore. 30 inches in DC. Bro, 26 inches in Dover. This is not a real forecast, by the way. Don't take this seriously. This is going to change 100%. But showing an actual blizzard happening over here. That's a crazy run from the GFS. But, I mean, it can do its own thing. Look. I ain't gonna say nothing, but yeah, it's showing a literal blizzard. There's a heads up. I'm taking that as a signal. That's a signal as to, something big is coming. So like, my thing is, if it's showing 30 inches, this is probably 5 inches per hour snowfall rates. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case, but no, it's not the case. Don't look into that. We're just having fun here. I ain't gonna take that too seriously. Yo, yeah, big yo. All right, let's check back over here in Oklahoma. It's still snowing pretty heavily. I wonder if I have a camera I can show. Probably. I can see if I have a camera. Let me look up live cam in Oklahoma. Oh, we do have a live camera. Okay, guys. Look at this. This is Oklahoma City right now. 18 degrees, by the way. I don't know. I think that looks like an ambulance. Yeah, it's snowing heavily, as you can see. I mean, you can barely see up ahead over there. This is Oklahoma City. That looks like Chicago. I'm not going to go to that, but yeah, this is Oklahoma City live. You can see the snow. You can see the snow in the streets. You can tell that's snow in the streets already. Like, it's already getting in the streets. I mean, it's in the streets. I'm sorry. I won't do that again. But no, seriously, though. $30 inches of snow would be cool. Literally. It would be insane, actually. What in a dramatic shift? Oh, wow. Look at that. That is That is heavy snow coming down. What is this camera doing? It's freaking out over here. But yeah, that would be crazy. Imagine 30 inches. See, I never experienced 30 inches, but I know people that has experienced around 30 inches actually. So I know what's good. I have a measuring, or I think is it a meter? I think it's a meter stick I have upstairs. And I think it goes all the way up to 30 something inches, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure how much it goes up to, but it goes up to a lot. That's what I use to measure the snow whenever I get snowstorms. Like it's even my PC's even letting me say it's a winter storm warning. That's crazy. I'll give live updates tomorrow and Sunday. If you're up to it, Law. Yeah, I don't mind. Hey, give me all the updates possible. Shoot. I will definitely look into it. I'm going to give y'all updates too for like when I start to get hit by this. W Messiah quote. It's not my quote. It's the guy that slipped. It's the guy that slipped in the streets. He said it was in the streets and he took a big fall after that. Oh man. Bro, I love that video. All right. Yeah, so here we go. So this is all snow. Wow, look at that. How far? This is pretty far south, actually, from what I was looking at on the models. I mean, if you take a look at HRRR, yeah, the most recent HRRR run, it's showing the snow a little bit more north. This is showing it a little bit further south. Look at it. See where the blue is at? Now watch the blue. Watch it when it loads in. Whenever it loads in. Oh, I have to press the button. Oh, there we go. Yeah, look at that. Actually, let me go to MRS. Wait for it. Yep, look at that, y'all. Wow. It's definitely a little bit further south than what's anticipated. So that could be a good or bad thing for people. Now, I'm not going to say it's a good thing for ice, for the ice storm. Because, I mean, if you're further south, you're probably going to get more of the ice storm. More ice totals, actually. But yeah, the more south it is, the more snow a lot of areas is going to see. So yeah, get ready for that. Actually, let's go to the radar. Let's see what it looks like on the actual radar instead of MRS. Let's go to OKC. Wow, yeah, heavy snow falling in OKC. Is this the I can actually no, this is Storm Runner. Wow, look at the streets. Wait, please tell me there's an actual live camera I can use in because that's a storm chaser. That's also a storm chaser. That's a storm chaser. University of Oklahoma. This is like I heard this is the top-notch meteorology spot right here for college. Like if you want to go to college for meteorology, this is it right here. University of Oklahoma. Bro, y'all see how much snow is in the streets? I'm not even like that's a lot. But I was like 4 inches already in the streets. I wouldn't be surprised if this overperforms. Cause holy, that's a lot. That looked like 4 inches to me. I mean, I'm looking at the camera and I can't tell how much is on the streets. I might be able to, let me see. So this camera is supposed to be showing the Capitol. It's not, I can't even see the Capitol from this camera. That's crazy. Let me see if there's any other live cameras I can like possibly see. I just want to see like how, okay, we have a bunch of cameras actually in Oklahoma City. Oh, here's a perfect camera actually. Wow, look at that. I wonder if can I zoom into that? All right, guys. So here's Oklahoma City. Look at the roads. Look at the roads already in Oklahoma City. Already a pretty big storm. I mean, geez, look at that. You can see the snow coming down. Look at how heavy it's coming down. Let's go to another angle. Let's see. Zoom in on this. This is another view of this. It looks icy already in the roads, and then they're not even supposed to even get the ice storm. That's the funny part. This is just about like this is supposed to be all snow. Some of this could be salted. Well, a lot of it actually is going to be salted in the streets. We're just going to look at different angles of Oklahoma City. Look at that. Look at the roads, y'all. That's a lot. Let's do over here. That guy's hauling. Don't drive fast in snow. Yeah, that's already a lot of snow down. I would say that's at least 3 inches on the ground right there. Now, let's see. Let's go a little bit more to the north. Let's check this camera. I have a perfect camera. This is the perfect camera. Or perfect thing for cameras. I got access to all the cameras over here. And I know it's not copyright either. It's just it's highway cameras. I mean, yeah, it's a lot. A lot of snow is gonna fall down over here. A lot of it. Let's go a little bit further south. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. The roads look actually horrible there. Y'all see that? Roads are horrible there right now. I would not want to be driving in this. That is crazy. But yeah, I'm going to keep watching these cameras and see the snow stack up. Yeah, I actually have a view of downtown Oklahoma City. It looks like it's a lot coming down. I don't know how many inches per hour it is, but it's a lot of snow coming down in those areas. Is Oklahoma's not in a winter storm warning? They are not. Wait, where's the winter storm warning for this area? Why is there no winter storm warning? They're bro, guys. This area, hold on, where's my pin at? This area is not under a winter storm warning. This area right here. I don't know why. I'm gonna circle it for you guys. They didn't put a winter storm warning for this. What in the world? This is where most of the snow is falling right now. Or unless my thing is glitched. Because there's no way there should not be a winter storm warning right there. Somebody in Tulsa. Is this a storm chaser? That is a storm chaser. Somebody's in Tulsa. What's Tulsa looking like? Tulsa is not getting in as much in the snow yet, but they are the bullseye area. So you better watch out. I think, yeah, Little Rock, it's snowing in Little Rock. It is 100% snowing in Little Rock. Now, the ice totals are actually in Hot Springs. This is interesting to me because this radar is showing ice in freezing rain. Huh? No, it showed the same thing. Okay. I'll take it back. Showing less ice down here. But it's heavy ice, holy. Heavy ice and freezing rain and sleet is what I meant to say. A lot of sleet down here. Man, these guys are these guys are in a winter wonderland over here in Oklahoma City. Literal winter wonderland. We've been live for an hour now. I am going to end the stream soon, though, because I do want to do some other stuff. Like, I'm going to keep tracking of Star number 1, but I'm also going to prepare for tomorrow. I might make a video tomorrow for y'all. Yeah, I believe it. 18 inches, honestly. I believe that's possible. Honestly, it looks like it's gonna be a lot falling. It looks like it's a lot falling right now. I mean, once it starts getting into the streets, that's how you know you got at least 2 inches on the ground. Like for me, at least. Like whenever I get a snowstorm, when it starts getting into the streets, that's how you know the snow is starting to stack up a lot more, and it's gonna be a lot. Actually, I'm gonna end the stream now, and I am going to number one. I'm going to actually. I'm not gonna make a video tonight because I already went live. I'm gonna do a video tomorrow for sure. If I don't do a video tomorrow, I might go live tomorrow with more info and show you guys more stuff. And then Sunday, I might just take a video of the storm while it's hitting me. Because Sunday is when I'm going to get hit by the storm. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be interesting. Yeah. Because I'm going to watch like other people lives too to see what's good as well. I just wanted to come on here and just like, you know, go live again for the channel, you know, because I know it's been a while. I've been trying to come back to the channel. I just didn't know how to come back to it only because it wasn't really that much weather events really happening. And I want to show you the camera one more time and show you what it looks like in Oklahoma City. That's downtown Oklahoma City right there in the background. But I just wanted to show you guys, you know, the snow and stuff like that. Like I actually was planning on making videos a couple days ago, but I was like, I'm kind of late to the storm. Now that there's another storm, you know, coming next week, possibly, I'm gonna start making videos. So stay tuned for that. Also, if you guys don't know, I have a gaming channel. It's called Doomsome. Go subscribe to that channel. I'm trying to get up there to 500 subscribers. I'm trying to get that channel up there in general, like up to how this channel is right now. I want to get that channel up there because I upload a lot more in that channel. I'm actually focusing a lot more on that channel, actually. But I ain't abandoning this channel. This channel will not be abandoned. So if you thought I abandoned the channel, never that. I don't do that. But in all seriousness, though, go subscribe to that channel if you guys haven't already. And again, once again, thank you, Colin, for the membership because I was not expecting that. When you said pick between 1 or 5, I thought you were, I knew you were going to donate something, but I didn't think you were going to put everybody as members. I was like, oh, that low-key surprised me a lot. So, hey, bro, I feel like I owe you one. That's like an early birthday present to me. But thank you though. And yeah, hey, it's been a minute, y'all. It's been a minute. I'm glad I'm back on the channel because I actually miss uploading on the channel. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna end it here. I'll catch you guys tomorrow with an update. Yeah, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow with the update.